Hey guys, me Dave. It's 10/6/2023, so it is Friday night. I am having a drink. I'm chilling out, looking at videos. I went to Frank's call, full of perps. Oh my god, these calls are full of perps, you guys. I don't know why they spend the money. I really don't know why they spend the money. Nobody thank God, nobody important goes to these calls, you guys. So get this. I just went on Amazon and I have a little bit of a sweet tooth for gummy bears, okay? For gummy bears. I just went on like 5 minutes ago and ordered some Mountain Dew and gummy bears. 5 pounds of gummy bears, okay? Cuz I do have a sweet tooth for gummy bears. Um right then this lady, I mean right after I ordered them, this lady on the calls, she's like, oh, you need to do something, you need to order gummy bears or something, and blah, 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 you know um insane parts of my life, because I am a big ti. They My perps are on these calls. I get perped all the time. They're pounding, they're making noise, they're doing dishes, they're banging, slamming doors, and and all this stuff. And a lot of these perps say parts of my life. They're being told what to say. Voice of skull. They get voice of skull, you guys, and they're being told what to say. They're not wearing earpieces. They're wearing earpieces. No, they're getting voice of skull and tell them what to do. I've looked at these people. I've been around these people for months, 5.5 months. Um, None of them were wearing earpieces. They were all getting voice of skull in my program. They were getting voice of skull to tell them what to do, and that's the way this program works. They're not gonna wear stupid earpiece. They're gonna buy 1,000 earpieces and here's the earpiece. I'm going to talk to you. No, they're going to use technology. They're going to use the technology. They're going to give them voice of skull and tell them what to do. And that's the way they do it. And they're able to see everything. They're able to see everything, and they're able to see through your eyes. Um, you might have cameras in your house. You might have cameras in your house. Um, I have suspicions that I do have cameras in my room in my house. Maybe neighbors that are involved are watching the cameras. But um, 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 but they are able to see through your eyes, and they're able to watch us wherever we go. Even if they can't see through our eyes, they're able to watch us somehow. When I'm at the park, they'll hit my truck in a certain spot, to validate the technology or whatever. They can hit a water bottle in my room. They can hit a water bottle in my room. They could hit my cup. They could hit a can of pop, and they could, and hit certain things to uh, kind of validate their technology and stuff. If they pop an image in your head, they could hit a water bottle, or they put a thought in your head. They could hit a water bottle, or they could they're able. I don't know how they're able to see it, and I don't know how it looks on their screen, but they are able to hit your fridge, appliances. They're able to do all this stuff because they're watching you in real time, just like a camera would watch you. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but they are watching us do everything. They're watching you in the shower. They're watching you go to the bathroom. They're watching you get dressed. They're watching you 24/7. How it looks on their screen, I really don't know. If it's like this video, or if it's like an X-ray, or if it's like, I really don't know how they're able to do this stuff. But we are flooded with perps in this community. It really, it makes you question how many of us there are, because we have so many perps. We're flooded with perps. in these groups on Facebook and on these calls. These calls are control groups, just like Brian too says. They are control groups. Only the perps talk. They dominate the call. They dominate the conversation. They validate their technology. They do all the stuff on these calls. All the moderators, they're all perps. Everyone is a perp. Every moderator is a perp. They're not real TIs. They're not real TIs. If they, me being a real TI, and you listen to these people talk, um, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. And some dumbass is telling them what to say, and they don't make any sense if you're a real TI. So I was just on there 5 minutes ago, you guys, and I ordered gummy bears, and this lady is bitching at this other lady, and she's like, "Oh, you need to do something. You need to do this. You need to order gummy bears or something." And I wrote in the chat. I said the same parts of my life. I just ordered gummy bears right now, and this lady mentioned gummy bears. She is a perp, you know. Getting voices call to tell her what to say. They're all scripted. It's all scripted. They're being scripted, and what to talk about and all this stuff. Now we have there's a couple real TIs that believe these calls are real. They're just very, very gullible, and they believe these calls are real, and like these people are going to help us. They think Derek is real and he's going to help us. Um, I've seen Derek on video, um, at the where the TIs went and spoke. Uh, I forgot what it's called. Some committee, and he choked up. He's like, "Oh, I get letters from all over the world. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say." And all this stuff. So, if they think Derek is gonna help us, and he's been around for 12 years, what the hell has he done for us? What the hell has he done? He hasn't done shit. He hasn't done shit. He connects you with perps. Oh, I connect people. I connect people with perps. I'll set you up with a perp. I'll set you up with a perp, and you'll get perped, and you'll get stranded, and you'll get abandoned. And that's what these people do. They volunteer to say, "Oh, I know people in your area, and I'll set you up with so and so," and they will set you up with a perp. Now Ella does the same thing when she was around. Um, Ella knew a lot of people in different areas and all that stuff, and she's like, "Oh, we can't vet everyone. We can't vet everyone." So if you get set up with a perp, it's not my fault. So if that person's a perp and you get perped, that's not my fault. Okay, so this is the way this program works. They tell you to go out there and meet friends, and it'll get better. You meet friends and have a good time, and jolly old good time, and kumbaya and everything else. It doesn't work like that in real life. I've been set up with so many perps. I would say out of 10 people, 9 of them were perps. I did meet a lady in my city, or not in my city, in my state, an older lady she is a real TI, and she gets remote monitoring, and she gets it pretty bad. I sent her a care package, actually. I sent her a care package because some days she can't get out of bed. I sent her some grounding stuff, and some shielding blankets, and stuff like that, so she could shield. And she's like, "You're the first real TI I've met." She's like, "You're the first real TI I met," and stuff. So when you're a real TI, they're not gonna let you hook up with a real TI. They're gonna ruin that. They're gonna try to ruin that. Um, you know, so when you're a real TI, you're not going to have any friends. You're not going to go to any of these groups. You're not going to go to any of these rallies. They're going to put a stop to that. Midge goes to these rallies and they torture her. She had to go in her hotel room because they were torturing her so bad. How does Dr. Matt and Ella and Derek and Frank and all these people do all this stuff and not get hit? How do they do all this stuff and not get hit? How do they do all this stuff and not get hit? How do they do it? Because they're not real. They're not real TIs. We have some gullible people out there that really think they're real and they're here to help us, and they're a fool. They're a fool if they think these people are real. They're a fool. So that's what I'm gonna say for today, you guys. So I'm gonna cut this off. I hope you guys do well. Try to get through this. I know some of us are being hurt really bad out there and all this stuff, and we'll see what happens. Gotta try to stop this. We gotta try to stop this, and I'll talk to you guys.